Oh, I'm late. Use this one. What have I got here now? Ooh, I didn't notice that before. Hmm, I'm wounded. Huh. Well, okay. Time for another chat party. It's Sunday. And let's see if I can get my link to work. Point. There we go. Okay. So, good afternoon. It's time for another chat party. And if you'd like to join me, the link is there. Right there. And we can talk. We can sing. We can dance. Whatever you want to do. So, anyway, it's after Christmas now. What did you guys get, hey? What did you guys get? Come on. Let's go through what we got for Christmas and all that sort of thing. Me, I got $200 worth of Amazon money. Okay. And that's going to be used up real soon, I think, because I've been checking for the after Christmas sales. And unless I want a slow cooker or something like that, I don't think I'm going to be getting too much of that. So it'll probably be somewhere in the idea of some movies or some CDs or something. So we'll see what happens. So I've been on for a whole 2 minutes and nobody's come on. Yikes. Well, this could be one of those fateful live streams where nobody comes. Ew. I don't like that. If nobody comes, I get canceled, you know. So anyhow, we'll just sit around and what can I show? Can I show you anything? I didn't expect this to happen. So I guess I'm caught flat-footed without anything to show. Okay. So this is going to be an awful quiet show from the looks of it. Yeah. So, oh, wait a minute. We might have one person out there. You one person? Please come on the show, whoever you are. Yeah. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you.
This will never be allowed to stand. Social distance.
Oh,
social distance.
Oh, click, like that.
I got Dave Keon here.
Oh my gosh, that's my best friend's favorite hockey player.
This is my favorite hockey player.
And now, is that the rookie card?
1965. It wasn't a rookie card, okay, but it was 1965. Dave Keon, tops. Look at these the way they did them with the hockey pucks, and each team would be there.
Let me pull that up.
Yeah, but in this set, it was where Bobby Hull's rookie card is part of this set, and so is Dennis Hull. Their rookie cards are part of that. And there's Gordie Howe and all those great names from yesteryear.
It was about 5 years ago or so. My best friend decided he want everything Dave Keon. So he's sitting on eBay and whatever else, looking for Dave Keon cards. And there's one, and he'd order it, and there's another one, he'd order it, and then finally he put it on a display thingy, I guess, and put it up on his wall. It says, "There we go. I got all the Dave Keons." Hi, Carson Tucker. How are you today?
Let's improve the lighting situation.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. I hope it was a good one.
You know what? I'm in a Bugs Bunny frame of mind right now.
Talk to me about a Bugs Bunny frame of mind. I know you watched that Bravery last night.
Hello, Tom and Vinyl Rock, and hello, Beetle Boy.
Hello. Hi, Beetle Boy.
Yeah, I'm in a Bugs Bunny frame of mind because they had put out the 80th anniversary collection with about 60 cartoons, and they're still missing a bunch. even though some of them have been banned, for racial depictions and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, come on. Jeez,
Yeah,
I don't
they
like
are.
that.
They are.
They were okay when we were kids, and I certainly didn't grow up hating people. I'm not even a white person because I'm quarter Native American.
Well, there's some of those Native American cartoons.
Depictions are in there and all the old cartoons. Remember the little Indian with the Indian boy with the bow and arrow?
Yes. Well,
and he goes out there, and I think that somebody plays games with the little Indian boy. Bugs fools him or something. He's trying to shoot bugs or something.
Well, see, with that 80th one just put out, and I got kind of disappointed with it. Hello, Invisible Rock, Invisible Right, forgive me for what?
He was a bad boy yesterday.
Anyway, I made my own some years ago.
Okay, well, make your self-bake because they're fun to look at those beloved characters.
Actually, I held up the wrong one. Okay. Bang. Bang. Okay. I made my own about 10 years ago.
You got your buddies from work showing up now.
Yeah, it must be, yes.
Yeah, we love that wascally wabbit. The Bronx Bunny.
How you doing? Yes.
What's Monster Box's avatar? Can you make his comment up there, and then we'll look at his avatar? Put it on the screen. He'll go bigger.
Let me see what
right in front. There he is. He's Frankenstein. He's got Frankenstein.
That is frightening. That is frightening.
Yeah,
okay. It's my safety. Yeah. So anyway, the one
I said I probably wasn't.
Got a little while ago. What's that, Beetle Boy?
Something's happening in Texas.
I said I probably wasn't going to come on for a while because we just had a family death like yesterday.
Oh yes, his aunt.
But I just I won't miss Doc's Sunday party for the world now. Besides, I was just sitting here, all the family had gone back home now. And I'm just sitting here bored, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just come on anyways. What the hell?
He did a Brother Brian yesterday. Well, bless your heart, Mason. A death in the family. Is it your mom's sister or your dad's sister that passed?
Oh, a great aunt.
A great aunt. Okay.
Doesn't take long for any Beetle talk to show up.
Well,
yeah, but
speaking of that,
look at that! Whoa, that's fantastic.
Christmas present 2020.
There you go. And it is okay.
I love the gatefold, by the way. I love that gatefold.
It's fantastic.
Now, normally Beetle Boy doesn't have this bad a transmission. He's a little pixelated today.
True.
Yeah, cloud storage stuff, trying to get photos and videos transferred to the cloud. So that's eaten up everything. So tell you what I'm going to do. There. Maybe that's a little better.
Well, we still prefer to see you. I shouldn't. He's very shy. I shouldn't do that. I should just keep him up there. Come on, show yourself. We prefer you being pixelated. You better.
Yeah, but look at this. Tom got the
okay.
Yesterday.
It's your funeral.
Yeah, we like our funeral like this. This is how we want to go. This is how I want to go.
I prefer people, not avatars, anyway.
Okay, so
what
anyway,
is having a video chat if you can't see each other? I don't understand that part.
And so, Ray, you are loved. I understand, but man, so we just got some things in place to make sure that we don't run off the road again.
And Mark Mandroot. And how are you doing?
Mark's a good guy. I really enjoy Mark. And he's very funny. He's a young man. He's just in his 20s, but he's a really nice guy.
I think Mason's 20 now, isn't he?
Mason hit the 2-0, yeah?
Yeah, I'll be going on 21 in March.
Oh.
Dave needs a drink. I don't have anything here.
I tell you, I need a drink after what I've gone through.
Oh,
Christmas
Mason.
was an absolute disaster for me this year. Absolute disaster.
Mike Ainsley, hello.
Is Mike from your work as well, or just a Beatles fan floating around?
I think he's floating around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
three worst songs on 3. McCartney 3, the 3 worst
Well,
songs.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you the worst
There's
one.
a lot to choose
Kiss
from.
of Venus. The Kiss of Venus is the worst song on the album, in my opinion.
No.
How about Pretty Boy?
What else?
Pretty Boys.
No, I actually like that one.
Nah.
Kiss of Venus sucks. Deep Feeling. While I respect it for being, I respect Deep Feeling for being experimental, I will say that Paul's vocal on it is horrible, and it's just too long of a song. It's a bore.
It's too deep.
And I'm gonna nominate When Winter Comes, because that song, it's not a bad song, but it doesn't belong on the fucking album because it wasn't even recorded near the sessions of the album.
Let's not go blue. We're not doing blue.
It sticks out like a sore thumb. It sticks out like a sore thumb because here you're hearing McCartney with this rough, gruff voice, and then you hear him with it's like having Sloop John be on Pet Sounds. It just doesn't fucking fit. I rest my
now,
case.
don't swear. Now, don't swear because we got young Mike is young. Jack Trax is here. He's young.
Jack Trax is here. Come on.
Yeah.
Nice. Be nice. Talking McCartney. How unusual. I know. Weird. Hey, my turn.
What's he got as a little avatar? It's a little cute thing.
Oh, it looks like a little Lego guy. I guess.
Yeah, he's like a little Lego man.
And Tom would say, "Pretty Boy."
I mean, I like the song When Winter Comes. I do like the song, but I don't think it belongs on McCartney 3. It belongs as a bonus track to, I don't know, Off the Ground or something.
Well, it's a little late for that now. So I would say I liked When Winter Comes. I thought it was a fine
I like it. I just think it's out of place on the album, so the bar has to be set for it.
Myself, I don't really care much for the Flintstones. I wasn't a big Flintstones fan. Anyone else? Not really.
I like that. I kind of like those. I kind of liked those movies they did in the. I think they did one in the '90s and then another in the 2000s.
Like Pebbles and Bam Bam.
Live action stuff. Well, the live action stuff.
Oh, the live action movies. Oh, that's different. I think.
Hey, you know who did a nice video was Matthew Street. Did a nice Macamania support video. It was really good.
Hello, Jack.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's going on with that? What's going on with that guy? I haven't been hearing much.
Who, with Matthew Street?
No, Matthew Street did a nice video about Macamania.
Yes. What I'm saying is, what's going on with Richard Dolan? I haven't heard much.
He's fine. He seems to be fine.
She seems to me I've seen him this weekend. I think he's okay. Yeah.
I think he was on the late stream with Davis Winchester or something last night.
Yeah. Scooby-Doo is better. No, I don't care for Scooby-Doo, even less than the Flintstones.
I like the Flintstones.
Now you want to talk
Scooby-Doo.
You want happy live action reboot Scooby-Doo. That's it.
I did like the one Scooby-Doo one that kind of was an origin story, how they all came together. That one I didn't mind.
Oh,
Richard got a new.
You're talking about that one.
As well?
You're talking about that one that aired on Cartoon Network, Doc. Ugh.
I'm not sure where it came from, but that was about the only.
It aired on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. And the
back in what 2009, 10ish.
Vegas or something. Oh, look.
Oh, Fever Vegas. That.
This is horrible, Doc. Just horrible. That's Dave being funny.
What? What's so horrible? What am I doing wrong here?
He saw Dolan at the fair. Dolan won a blue ribbon.
Ooh.
You know, like I brought my prize cow to the fair and it won, that's what he's doing.
Simpsons I can handle, but I haven't watched it in years.
I like the Simpsons.
Yeah.
I like the older Simpsons.
Season 4 was the season, I think.
I don't know enough about it, but I did watch them.
Oh yeah, I did too, but I haven't watched them probably in the last many moons. So I'm not up on my Simpsons at the moment.
Yeah, everybody was talking about the old '60s cartoons on my stream earlier today, and they're still popular. The cartoons.
Rachel.
I heard you talking about the Herculoids.
Yeah, the Herculoids got a lot of good press.
Yeah.
Patrick is a big Herculoids. That's Alex Toth. And there's some good documentaries on Alex Toth on YouTube that you can actually check out if you're interested.
And there's that
Hey, Rachel.
one 3-hour Johnny Quest one up there.
Oh, I love Johnny Quest. Yeah, I saw that one.
Documentary.
That was a good documentary, though. I watched the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, so did I. But I mean, boy, was that a long one.
It was in depth, though. And Alex Toth is discussed in that, as well as Wally.
Scrappy rubbish. Yes.
Scrappy do.
Actually,
Oh, God, Mark, don't go there. Don't get me going. I get so mad at that statement. We got into that on my channel. They are not a boy band.
No, not Johnny West. It's Johnny Quest.
Johnny Quest. I got to show my Blu-ray. No, I can't. I've got to resist.
No, they're way over there. I don't feel like running.
Hey,
But you know what? But I had Johnny West's a little toy. I had the Johnny West.
Rachel.
Okay.
I'd like to say something about the band Yes for Rachel. While I do love the entire album Close to the Edge, I will say that if I had to pick a highlight from that album alone, the final piece. The last track on the album.
Cartru. Is that the last part of that one?
Well,
Close to the Edge.
whatever the last track on the album is, because everything on it is brilliant. But if I had to pick one thing that really just knocked it out of the
Siberian
ballpark,
Siberian Cartru. That's the last song on that you're talking about. It's very good.
The whole album is amazing. Absolutely brilliant.
It goes spinning. It's
Close
like
to
I
the
picture
edge.
an asteroid, a band playing on a rock that goes flying off into space in that song. It's very, very good.
And well, yesterday, maybe it was yesterday or the day before, I don't remember, but I played part of Close to the Edge for a friend who had never heard any progressive rock ever. He was someone who liked, he likes country and rap and hip hop, and I'm like, dude, you haven't lived till you've heard this. So I play it for him. He tolerates it about 5 minutes and says, "The fuck are you listening to?"
Yeah, it's too advanced. You gave him the bends. He went too deep. And
he didn't like it. Mason, he didn't like it? He didn't like it.
No.
Yes, that was good.
No. Lately now, I actually think the Yes album is a smidge better than Close to the Edge. I love both of them equally.
So, did you ever get your turntable all rightened up, or?
According to Anthony, I set it up wrong, but I'm not seeing any trouble playing the records. I mean, the tone arm isn't skating across the turntable at all, which is a good sign. But I'm still gonna eventually have a video call meeting with Anthony to discuss how we can get it done the right way.
Look at this. Rachel's got all of them.
This is your triple threat.
Wow.
This is your triple threat for Yes.
Yeah, I have the Yes album and I have Close to the Edge, but what's the one in the middle?
Fragile.
That's the one.
I probably need to.
Oh, yeah, you need that one. You'll like that one a lot, Mason. You'll like it a lot.
That's the one with all the hits.
These are this is a deadly triple threat. These are like 1, 2, and 3 in a row that they released, and they are all very, very good. And also, well, listen, Relayer has a lot of fans too. Relayer has a lot of fans, and it's got the groovy cover with the snake on it, the copperhead on the back.
Rachel, then again, that is the album that set the argument between someone who has preferred to not be named on other channels and AGK's Vinyl Life.
Yeah. And then Edward Proghat likes
that
this
album.
one.
That album, more or less, that Relayer album, more or less, is a curse than a blessing in disguise.
But no, Relayer is a good album, independent of.
Well, it's a good album. It is a. Don't doubt that you think Relayer is a good album. I'm just saying it's not what it did to what it did to our vinyl community is not good.
What's
Mike? I think the best Beatles you can get are the red and blue albums. You get them. You get two. If you had to get one, just get the Beatles one, which is so you could go for that. The Beatles one, but you could also.
Yeah,
you could also go this route.
That's the more complete route. So,
I do have. I do have the red album.
Fantastic. These are legendary. Beautiful.
I have a copy of the red album on.
Or you could
vinyl.
just get the Beatles one.
Sometimes they come in color.
But this was the one that I fell in love with.
Yeah.
Especially the red one is when I started. That was the first Beatles I really got into.
Well,
and it basically made me a Beatles maniac.
Are either of them in color?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing good with my Beatles. I'll tell you another thing you can get. It's an older one. I just picked it up and got it back in the collection.
Are either of them in color? Oh, we got the rock and roll music one. Oh
yeah, with the old Coke bottle.
Oh,
and the thumbs here are embossed, like they stick out.
Ooh.
Oops, there we go. You can feel. Ooh, that's a little elevated off the page.
But
for holding your Beatles. A lot of good songs on this thing.
We hate the thumbs.
Yeah,
the thumbs off would be better.
John Paul, George Ringo, and thumbs.
Yes.
So that's a good way to go, if you want to do your Beatles.
Well, what's the big song off Relayer?
The big song off Relayer, Gates of Delirium.
I don't know. I've never heard it.
Yeah, because they never did, it wasn't singles. They didn't have singles off it. The most approachable Beatle boy, if you're going to show people, introduce them to Yes and they don't know, and they aren't into too much progressive, ease them in with this. It's got Owner of a Lonely Heart on it, and Cinema, Leave It, Our Song, Hold On, It Can Have Changes, incredible.
So you're saying it was probably a bad idea to just rush someone who's completely blind with progressive rock into Close to the Edge.
Yeah, you get into it's pretty heavy. It's different because it's so far outside their wheelhouse. Patrick Moraz does play on Relayer. Yeah,
that's a good thing, I think.
Well, and like I said,
I think they got it all on one disc.
Close to the Edge was one of the first albums I played on my new turntable that I got this Christmas, and I've said this before. When I'm comparing it to that Crosley Cruiser, when I played it on the Crosley Cruiser, the vocals were all buried and stuff, and that's the way I heard it there. I play it on this new 1x1 setup, and Chris Squire's lead vocals are front and center, and my mind was blown. I'm like, I've never heard it like this before.
So much for the Crosley Cruiser. Where did it end up?
Well, it's sitting over there, but it's probably going to the dump.
It's going bye-bye. It's going to be on whatever that thing that you sell things on, Craigslist. Like, please buy it, or eBay, or something like that. Oh! Rachel's reaching for something.
Well, because of Randy. Randy's here. So Randy likes these guys. So this is probably the least favorite of the whole catalog for them, but he's a Ramones fan. Randy loves the Ramones.
Ooh.
And there's Johnny Ramone.
So what is that one? Is that end
of the century? Which of the song End of the Century is great? Do you remember Rock and Roll Radio is so good? Danny Says is fantastic. They're all like 2-minute songs. They just rip through them, and they're a lot of fun.
I like with the Ramones.
They're great.
I like the Ramones.
See, now look at Dead Wax. See, he's gotten happy.
Now we're talking.
I mean, do you remember Rock and Roll Radio as a classic? Rockabye Beach, I think is what it's called. That's a classic. Is that right? Is that a Ramones song? I feel like it is.
Rachel has more.
Which one is that?
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Hey, Mike Ainsley, do you like A Day in the Life? He likes Paperback Writer, but
Paperback Writer's a great song.
yes, but to young kids.
John Anderson, lead vocalist of Yes.
A Day in the Life is such a malign song to the younger crowd. Oh, look, the Sex Pistols.
Never mind the bollocks. Here's the Sex
All
Pistols.
you young kids, cover your eyes.
It's a very good album. And EMI is such a rock and roll song. EMI, get that. Dave the Pickup Artist. Acid Eaters from the Ramones. That's a good one. And I like the song I Want to Be Sedated. Johnny and Joey loved the Beatles. Of course they did. Absolutely.
Wow.
Damn it.
And I like Johnny more than Joey because he's funny. But they sure got mad at each other. And Johnny took Joey's girlfriend away. And so Joey wrote a song called The KKK Took My Baby Away. My baby away. My baby away.
EMI messed Queen up hard?
Well, the company, the Eastern Music Industries, or whatever it stands for, the EMI record stores, or the production company, the record company. Queen with their discography and everything, I guess.
You mean the same way that the Beatles were messed up at the beginning?
Yeah, I guess it's something like that. Mike will have to explain for us what he means.
I don't know. I thought since that the records weren't really at the whim of whatever company was across the ocean, whatever, we'll use this one and not that one. And like EMI, the Beatles were messed up, yeah, but Queen, I didn't think so. So what do I know?
We'll find out from the young people.
They know.
I'm not an expert on Queen. I like them. I just got their greatest hits. I never got their full discography. I did have a 45 of Killer Queen when I was little. Like when I was Mike's age. When I was Mike, I had Killer Queen on 45.
I bought the album. And I think about the next 4 albums after that.
That's really cool. You were one of the cool kids.
That was Queen in the 70s. After when they hit the 80s and after Another One Bites the Dust and that.
Oh, yeah. I like The Works. The Works was good with Radio Gaga. Mark is still angry at the Queen.
Yes, well, Queen got mad at the company because they wouldn't release.
Oh, yeah, I don't listen too much to the to documentaries, rockumentary kind of thing like that.
Stand Queen. I found Queen next. Oh no! Oh no!
No!
No! Oh, Queen's better than that.
I like Queen. What's a great album is A Night at the Opera is a very, very, very good album. Very good.
But after the game, they lost me. So
I still like them. Their greatest hits are really good. Even the later stuff, when you hear if you got the great, it's still nice.
Well, there's still a few great songs after.
Freddie could sure sing, and Tie Your Mother Down. That was a good rocker.
That's off A Day at the Races. That was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But even that one didn't get much airplay.
Now, Mike loves Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, of all time.
Ozzy rocks.
Ooh,
Now, I do need to get Sabotage, but I do have Scary. Look how scary that is. That's Black Sabbath 1. And then we got Volume 4. This came a little later, but it's Ozzy. And then the horror album cover of Paranoid with the guy in the pink panties running around.
Yeah, but that's the classic one.
But it has got the great hit. It's got the Paranoid self-titled.
Yeah. I am Iron Man.
Yeah.
I had that one back in the day, but I got tired of it.
Oh my gosh. I got to scoop up here because I missed my blocker. There we go. There we go. Got some birds. I like the cars. Got all sorts of stuff.
The cars are
And then
pretty good.
I also got Canadian content.
Ooh, Chilliwack. Whoa.
Yeah. They're out in my part of the world, Chilliwack, British Columbia, Canada. But they were a good rockin' band.
I've got some
lot of hits.
Wow.
Now, Mike says rock and metal is his jam.
Oh, so no Archies there.
I got a few metal records. Keep up with the young people.
I did.
You know, Patrick, our friend Patrick with the Vinyl Archivist, he's a big metal guy.
I have a little bit of Metallica floating around. Does that count?
See, look, there he is, the Vinyl Archivist. That's my friend. He's a metal guy. He teaches us a lot about metal music.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever get any metal records other than like Led Zeppelin, which is more heavy rock?
Yeah, and he likes the Herculoids too.
And he likes the Herculoids.
So that's extra cool.
I love the Archie comics. I had the Archie comics.
It's a good.
But now I have all my Marvels from the 60s in there. And I got a few DC comic collections right there. There. Those are comic things. Yeah, there's a good documentary on Alex Toth that you can get online. It's quite interesting. Jack's Trax says we need the Vinyl Archivist on the panel.
Yeah, I put the link there.
Yeah, the link's there for Patrick, the Vinyl Archivist, to come and join us.
But does he own the Herculoid? That's
I think he was. I think Pat was trying to ride his bike and live stream earlier. I don't know if he succeeded or not. I just saw the notification.
Oh, he rode his bike. He needs to shower up. He's going to shower up, freshen up, and then he's going to be joining the internet people.
You know, I told my mother earlier today, I says, I got to do this and this, and I got to do my show later. What do you mean to do your show? Like,
oh, Pat said it failed.
Yeah. But I says, no, you can't watch it. It's on the internet. Oh, darn. So, hi, Mom. If
Deadwax says Pat had a killer video today with great clarity. I don't think he's me. I think he's being facetious.
Mike, you're joined already if you're in private chat. You're there.
4 men in a rock and roll band. Fly at night, in the morning they land.
Well, he's getting towered up anyhow.
Oh, I got some Daniel Romano. I got a lot of Daniel Romano.
I don't have anything within reach. I have to get up and go get.
I've got all my CDs above me here, and then over here are all my records. I got my records.
Okay, the records that are behind you, and the videos that are behind you,
and the CDs are right in front of me.
So what have you got above there? Like, are the CDs like in a rack or something?
Yeah, I've got 2 rows. I could probably, you know what? I'll detach my camera. We'll rock and roll with the camera.
Okay, make it large. Let's see what we got here. Ah, there we go. Ooh. But that's all the CDs, right?
Yeah. And then.
Okay, well that's like your.
And then over here, look at that.
Beatles. I see Beatles.
Oh, yeah, Beatles. And then
is it a good thing? Is it a good thing?
Got a lot of Weezer.
And there's Weezer.
I don't know if it's a good thing that I have Beatles records. I do CD. I only have one Beatles CD, and I have like almost all of their studio albums on vinyl.
There's Patrick. He joined. That's a quick shower.
Yeah, my wife's in the shower, so I said I'll wait.
It's okay. We can't smell you anyhow.
Yeah. Yeah, my bike stream was a complete failure. So.
Oh, the bike stream. Stream on a bike?
Yeah, I thought I had my phone mounted and I was going to try to like stream my bike ride. And also in case someone needed to find me, if I couldn't make it home, they would be able to like GPS
we're
locate
Canadian.
me.
Us, the top row, are Canadian too.
Yes.
But we're like Americans. We just don't talk as great.
Yes. I've got Bachman Turner Overdrive. Yay!
I got Bachman Turner. I got my BTO up there.
I have Max Webster. I have Rush.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I got Rush.
Yes.
I got Rush.
I have Lee Aaron. I have Headpins. I have Chili Whack.
Headpins, yeah. Lee Aaron and Headpins were, and oh my
Darby,
God.
what's her name? Darcy,
Darcy, yeah. I think it
Mills.
was Darby.
Mills.
Darby Mills, Darcy Mills, Darby. I think it might be Darby Mills.
She's a great singer.
She's very, paint peeling vocals.
Yeah.
Mark says Patrick's live stream looked like an experimental film.
Yeah, it was pretty hideous. I was like, going, it made AGK look like Cecil B.
Yeah,
DeMille.
the Guess Who are great.
Guess who? How about some Rough Trade? You got any Rough Trade?
I actually do have a Rough Trade album.
Carol Pope. Do you know she dated Dusty Springfield, the legendary Dusty Springfield,
Really?
and Carol Pope were girlfriends for a while.
Coney Hatch is from Canada, right?
Who's that?
Coney Hatch.
I believe so. Metal band, heavy.
They're more kind of AOR-ish, not quite.
I thought they were heavy.
No, they're not super heavy. At least not for people who are into heavy music.
Yeah.
So Patrick,
I'm not really, but I do like some. I do. I mean, I have heavy music in my collection.
I don't own I do not own the Herculoids, though. I am not against owning the Herculoids. I love them. They're my favorite cartoon. They're my favorite cartoon, easily.
Ooh.
Wow.
Have
you seen the Alex Toth documentary on YouTube, Patrick?
No.
I will get it for you.
Is it good?
It is very good.
Yes. Ha!
How many seasons were there of the Herculoids?
One, basically.
Just one? Really?
Yeah,
Just
well,
one?
Yeah, I think maybe one or two at most.
Yeah, back then they would make a season, and then the next year they would replay the same season.
Yeah, I love it. What were the two stretchy things? Were they Gloop and Gleep or Glip? Gloop and Gleep?
Gloop and Gleep.
Yes,
Yeah.
I made myself big.
So Xandor, it was Xandor and Igu.
And
That's
Dorno.
Yeah.
No.
Igu is the rock ape guy.
Yep. And what do we got here?
Well,
We got
Arcade Fire are good, Rob.
Doc, and what was the Triceratops that shot fireballs?
right here.
What was it?
Oh crap. Tundro.
That's it, yeah.
Tundro.
Wow.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can read that.
Yeah, and the dragon could shoot lasers out of its eyes and its tail. It would like wrap itself around and shoot through.
Yeah, because he could fly as well and shoot.
Yeah, and if you remember from Johnny Quest, the voice of Ray Spannon,
Yeah.
did Xandor and some of the animals. Like I believe he did Igu there. And
Yeah, I don't think they could do Johnny Quest now. It would be politically incorrect to display Haji like that. That would not be cool.
No,
Yeah, but Johnny was great.
he was portrayed as a good man, good little boy.
Very stereotyped.
Not really. Just because he had a turban on.
Nowadays, people would get offended. Somebody would be offended by it.
That's true.
The Gruesomes? Never heard of them.
That's because Randy likes them. If
Okay.
Randy likes them, nobody's heard of them.
Ha!
Do we like the 8 days a week film? I thought it was okay.
It was good.
I had no problem with it.
So is Mike now the youngest person in the vinyl community?
No, he's not.
Jack, I think, still is.
Jack is?
Zach's a little younger, yeah.
He's 12. If he's still about. Hello, Jack. Are you still about?
About? Are you still about?
A boot?
He's a boot.
He's a boot. Better than being
So
a
Mason, how's your turntable doing, Mason? What's the status on that?
Well, the anti-skate is not attached at the moment, but I'm supposed to video chat with Anthony to get that sorted out. But I've been playing a couple of records on it, and it seems to be working fine for now. I mean,
Are you enjoying it?
let's put it this way: when I first heard the album, Yes, Close to the Edge on that Crosley Cruiser, I liked the album, but I had an issue with it. The vocals were buried. I play it on this thing, and Chris Squire's vocals are front and center.
Chris Squire's not the singer. Chris Squire isn't the singer.
Well, John Anderson's the main vocalist.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
But they do sound similar. They actually do sound very similar.
Let's just say the singer sounds good.
Bandit. They complemented one another very nicely.
It's Bandit. I prefer CDs over vinyl. Okay, Mike, you're dead to me. No.
Well, see, I'm still so new to Yes. I don't know the name. I don't know who sings what parts yet.
John Anderson is John Anderson is the lead singer, unless you're going into the realm where on drama where we've got Trevor Horn as the lead singer, who was the singer in the Buggles. But now we're going way off topic for you.
Video killed the radio star.
Well, and then Trevor Horn actually produced 90125 with John Anderson and Trevor Rabin as vocalist and guitar player.
Thank you. Thank you for correcting me on that. I just looked on the back of the album cover and saw vocals Chris Squire, and I'm like, oh, I just assumed he was the lead singer of everything on it.
But if you listen to his solo albums, he sounds a lot like John Anderson. Fish Out of Water.
He could hit those high notes.
And if you can't,
even though he was a much larger man. He was a big, bulging man in a blue leisure suit.
I don't think she was talking about that bulge.
Oh.
I wasn't talking about the one you're thinking of. I was doing
that's how I got it.
That's from Christmas Vacation. That's the line right out there when they describe when Brother Eddie, Uncle Eddie, or whatever, Brother Eddie, Cousin Eddie, he heads over to the house and kidnaps the boss, and the boss's wife describes him. Marx's Fish is a great album. That's the Chris Squire standalone project.
I think he's Rachel Christmas Vacation is officially the greatest Christmas movie ever made.
What is the obsession with younger kids with Canadian Stud Muffin?
Because he's fun for kids. He's animated and does funny faces.
Doc is animated and fun. Why aren't they, enamored of Doc?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm not funny like Larry Graves is. I don't know.
Doc could be his own Canadian Stud Muffin.
Yeah. Well, the name was taken before I joined, so.
Yeah. So we had to make do.
Yeah.
You could be Dr. Stud Muffin.
Yeah, but there could be a little bit of a wrangling with the name, hey, as far as I know, I'm the only Doc around, so that's okay. When you say Doc, it must be
Doc Dawkins is a very catchy name for your YouTube channel.
You're a bit of a legend, Doc.
Well, was better than Doc Magnus, which was what it started to be.
Oh,
I'd say that's an upgrade.
Yeah, Doc Magnus, wasn't that the character from the old Charlton Goldkey comic books?
Well, that was Magnus Robot Fighter.
Yeah, he was great. He had white boots.
Yeah. But
Rachel made me change my channel name. So,
but Doc Magnus was the character that created the metal.
What was your original channel name? I can't remember.
My original channel name was the Needle Drop King, and then Rachel said we don't like people with King or royalty in their names. So
I don't recall that being the story.
I recall that definitely being the story.
Really, King, eh?
Well, no, seriously. What was it? What was it right before the Vinyl Archivist? It was something else.
Vinyl Done Right?
I can't remember.
No,
I was Vinyl Done Right. The Needle Drop King. Oh, Mr. Robinson's.
Yeah, you were Mr. Robinson. That was horrible. That was horrible.
Hey, let's welcome Jack.
Mr. Robinson's.
There's Jack.
Speaking of adorable and precocious.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Doc, or who are you talking about?
We know about the Beachcombers. Bruno Gerussi.
Yes.
That was
that's
Bruno's
right in,
big job.
Rachel's
Now
neighborhood.
that Jack's on the panel, there's more rock involved here. We definitely have we're definitely getting better here.
Wow.
You and me, Jack, together, we can do this.
We're gonna take over this.
You're
That
up
is
against the
awesome.
top row of Beatlemaniacs.
Ooh. No, I thought they didn't want us to talk about Beatles here anyway.
It's only McCartney 3 where there's a real aversion right now.
Yeah, everyone wants to hear
Oh, I
that.
like that. I like that album. That's Spectres. That's got Godzilla on it.
We
I'm
switched from
boycotting
Paramore.
McCartney 3. Yeah,
Then he throws it back down and he pulls
wait, I do have fair
high
warning.
tension
I
wires.
still have fair warning right here.
Then-
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Can we talk about McCartney 2 then?
No.
Or McCartney 1?
That might be worse than McCartney 3.
McCartney 2, it's the little deuce scoop. Number 2, it's a deuce scoop.
Right?
Well, at least
Yeah,
you don't
McCartney
know.
So, Jack, I'm going to do my next shootout is going to be Power Windows, an original pressing versus the original.
Oh, that's exciting.
So hopefully I can get through that before Van on Wheels comes in, and
And takes it away.
Take it away. I want to hear.
I love Van on Wheels, but man, that kid is a force of nature, man. When he gets on when he starts rolling
A
downhill,
national treasure. A national treasure.
It's a tug of war.
And I feel like I'm switching. I'm going through my entire collection and I'm switching it to all the inner sleeves. So
that's a lot of fun.
oh, it sucks. I ran out of sleeves.
I think
so
I speak for.
I just have records everywhere and crates all over the room, and it's so annoying because they're coming on the 29th. I think they're the same ones that you use actually. They're the
Mike Ainsley, I like them all.
I use those a lot because you can get a lot for pretty cheap. Is that an original? Is that an original Paranoid in the Swirl label?
No, it's a reissue.
Okay.
It's not in print anymore because the only ones in print are the Warner Brothers Paranoid copies. But this
you want to see one on the original Swirl label?
I would love to. Yes, it's 180 gram Vertigo. So cool.
Patrick has a couple of records in his collection.
Just a couple, yeah.
I think
You spin that Paranoid, I think you get hypnotized by the looks of it.
Oh yeah.
That's a Vertigo Swirl label. They're very impressive amongst
Very
the
highly
audiophile
So-
kids.
yeah, I think I speak for at least Rachel when I say that Ballroom Dance is literally the best song on Tug of War.
Ballroom Dance is pretty darn good.
It's the best damn thing on that. I'll
It's a
forget my
lot better
language, Jack.
than
It's the best darn thing on that
Ebony and
album.
Ivory.
So
Here Today is a nice sentimental song.
If Ebony and Ivory, that is the worst thing on that album.
Paul
The
sure
only
knows.
thing that would have made it worse if Paul had done that song
Is
with
this
Michael
something about
Jackson.
Beatles? Because
Plus, it
I
wouldn't have
can't
made
relate
as
to
much
this,
sense with Michael.
Oops.
Hey, that was Black Sabbath Volume 4. It's a very good album.
Yeah, it just hit the floor too.
Oh,
That's
don't
okay.
do that, Patrick.
All right, here you go, Jack.
Sometimes McCartney can do some really bad pop.
Carter Strider's been listening to Crack the Sky today. I wanted to know what he was listening to, and now he shared it with us.
All right, Jack.
Yes.
Oh, here you go.
That's the first album of the Black Sabbath. Careful. Look at that.
The original UK. This is volume 4.
Wow.
mastered
Patrick's
by-
got a lot of cult records in his collection.
these actually came from Germany. So
I
there's your Paranoid. Here's the original OG, which is the way to hear this record. There's the swirl. The swirl. You know, I never get that right. There's volume 4.
Really?
Doesn't have the poster though, but yeah, those are the first 4 on the original UKs, which are, to my ears, are the best you'll ever hear them, and that's not even really debatable to me.
Wow. High praise indeed.
That's just my opinion. There's other people that think differently, and that's okay.
I hear the Japanese pressings are quite good.
Don't start. Of Black Sabbath, no, they're not that great. I've had a couple of the original Japanese of the Black Sabbath stuff. That's some of the Japanese stuff. Yeah, it's comparable, but not in this case. No.
I think I have Masters of Reality and a couple pressings of Paranoid, and that's about it.
You know, Paranoid. I mean, these aren't exactly audiophile recordings in the first place.
This is as far as for me. This is Black Sabbath. This is the best Black Sabbath record.
That is the best one. Yes.
The best. Yes.
The best.
The best.
Wow.
It's got the best Black Sabbath songs on it.
Have you ever heard Sabbath Bloody Sabbath?
Sabbath Bloody Sabbath is a really good one. I think this is basically unbeatable. The first album is pretty good.
You're young.
Volume 4 is pretty good. This is the best one though.
Volume 4 is excellent.
And
Also,
it's 15 years old.
Sabotage was fun.
Wow.
I'm glad that you enjoy Black Sabbath in any which configuration you choose to listen to it.
Mm-hmm. Anything with Ozzy on it is perfect.
Have you gone into the Dio years? Heaven and Hell, Mob Rules.
No, I have not.
I would say Heaven and Hell is your next get.
Okay.
But it has some unsavory smoking on it.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. What, the Nuns?
Look, it's Mike Ainsley.
Oh,
we
he
lost him.
disappeared quickly. He ran away as fast as he got here.
I think he was drumming.
I think he was in Maca mode.
Oh. Might have been.
Interesting.
Sabotage is good.
Yeah, Sabotage never gets talked about much. It's not one of those ones that people talk about a lot. Mob Rules is great.
I talk about Sabotage. That was the last one I bought.
Technical Ecstasy is not as good to me as the
How can
others.
you go wrong with Black Sabbath?
Well, some people. I mean, there's the Tony Martin years. A lot of people don't like. I like some of the Tony Martin stuff, like Cross Purposes. But that's really where it's mostly a Tony Iommi solo band at that point.
All of a sudden, I had Deep Purple come in my head for some reason.
Now, there's a band that I like, but probably they were my favorite band for a long time.
Oh, yeah. Deep Purple. They have this song called Hush. I
Rachel's
love that
grabbing
song Hush by Deep Purple.
Yeah, Hush. That's off Shades of Deep Purple. That's with a wholly different singer from the classic era of Deep Purple. That was when Rod Evans was the singer, who went on to sing for Captain Beyond.
Yeah, 'cause, you know, I play 60s on 6 from Series 6M in my car all the time, and I hear that song Hush by Deep Purple come on the radio all the time. Very familiar.
It's a Neil
with that.
Diamond song. It's actually a Neil Diamond song.
There we go.
Neil Diamond wrote it and gave it to them.
Well, he had his own
There
hit. He had
is
his own
the
hit with it.
single greatest Deep Purple album ever conceived of.
True.
Allegedly.
Aside from Made in Japan, perhaps.
It's all real. It's just the one. Get this.
That's the one.
I like "Come Taste the Band" because Tommy Bolin's on it and Glenn Hughes. I also like a Fireball.
Oh,
Fireball's a great album.
I
In
noticed
Rock is
you
a
were
great album.
admiring my Elvis Presley cup. I bought it
wasn't.
yesterday.
I
Wow.
certainly wasn't.
Look at that. Wow. And I noticed, Rachel, you have a Who shirt on.
You know, we were going good till you brought up frickin' Elvis, Rachel. You had to go there. We're talking about Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, and all of a sudden, I've got Elvis Presley cup.
The
Yeah.
Who, Maximum R&B.
Oh.
I can talk to Who.
But have you heard the new Who album?
What is it
I've heard-
called?
Who?
It's like The Who. It's called The Who.
It's
Who's
just called Who.
Yeah, The Who.
Is it good, or are they just going through the motions?
I've listened to it 3 times now, and it gets worse with every listen.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these bands that are old, you know, they're just going through the motions and just, you know. It's,
I think that's maybe true with something, but AC/DC's new record I thought was pretty good.
AC/DC has made the same record for the last 20
That is-
years.
that's true thing. That is true
They
fact.
just rearranged the notes.
You know,
Not even
AC/DC,
that.
you know what you're getting with AC/DC. You know
Yeah,
you're going to get this good,
Black and
straight
Black
ahead
Part
rock and roll.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah, we got Back in Black Part 16, which is kind of what everyone wanted, but it was
you know,
better.
now, you know, considering we don't have anything really, you know, except for like Greta Van Fleet, you know, and other bands, you know, we just don't have anybody flying the rock flag a lot these days.
Hmm. But
The
that
Struts
new-
are pretty good.
that new Who album, I think I'd like to pitch it. You know, I am just like, I don't want to hear that thing anymore.
I kind of feel that way about the new Blue Oyster Cult album. You know, I think I would have liked it better if they would have spent some time on the production. The production sounds so bad, like they didn't really care.
You know, it's also pretty bad. At least to my ears, Deep Purple's "Whoosh," their new record that was released in 2020.
I haven't even listened to that yet, to be honest with you. But
I don't know who's singing at this point. I don't know if it's the same guy.
Ian Gillan, yeah.
The vocals on that album are probably worse than McCartney. It's so bad.
I saw them about 4 years ago, and Ian Gillan could barely sing then. So I imagine he hasn't gotten any better. But Steve Morse to me is worth the price of admission just to hear his guitar playing. His guitar playing is otherworldly.
Yeah, Mark, never mind. You don't need to get this new album, I don't think. It's dismal.
I saw The Who in '88 or so.
You know, they're a good band and all, but after the third listen, I just didn't want to hear it anymore. I was like,
that's not a good sign.
No, it doesn't get better with every listen. It gets worse.
Yeah, that's not a good sign at all.
That's why I was hoping FitToBe TieDyed was going to stay around.
I love FitToBe TieDyed. Paul's one of my favorites.
Well,
because he likes planes.
You know it's Beetle Boy when his avatar's on and he's muted. That's how you know you got Beetle Boy on the stream.
Yeah,
came out like last year.
Yeah, actually came out last year, but I guess it's their latest. Look it up. It's called Who.
Just Who?
Yeah, it's got multiple colors on the cover, little panels.
They didn't spend a lot of time on the album name, did they? Just Who?
Really?
Well, it's graphically, the packaging's nice.
Oh, there you go. Well, that's awesome.
Oh, he's
Same
back.
with Whoosh. Whoosh has nice packaging.
I had to check something going on with my Wi-Fi.
Something's always going on with your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Whoosh is awful. I'm trying to think of some other ones that came out.
Word of advice, kid. Never get Windstream. It sucks.
Never got what?
Word of advice, kids. Never get Windstream for your Wi-Fi. It sucks.
I don't know what that is.
Must be a company. Windstream.
It's an internet provider.
Yeah, I don't think Windstream is a international internet provider.
NASA doesn't even use Windstream.
Airstream, like a mobile home?
No, I don't think that's what he means.
Okay.
No. Look, it's Elvis! Yay!
Oh God, why do you keep pushing the Elvis narrative?
Because it's my new cup. I'm proud of my new Elvis cup.
Okay, well,
I have one that has ice cream on it, so I think I
got a double Dunkin' Donut cup.
I think I speak for at least Patrick when I say let's change the subject. Let's talk about let's talk about humble pie.
Turkey Hill.
Humble pie.
Ice cream.
Now all of a sudden Mason's into humble pie. That's awesome.
Wow.
Well,
I met Jerry Shirley. I had a little talk with Jerry Shirley.
I haven't listened to too much from them yet. Maybe one or two songs as of right now, because this week has been very stressful for me. But what I have heard so far, I like quite a bit.
Because Steve Marriott's awesome. So is Peter Frampton.
Oh,
so
Peter
is Jerry
Frampton.
Shirley.
I've heard of that guy.
I love that song by Peter Frampton solo called what's the name of it?
I'll give you one.
I want you, show me the way.
That's what it's called. Show me the way.
Frampton comes alive.
Mason should listen to Led Zeppelin 4.
I have.
I'm sure he has heard it. I'm sure everyone in the entire universe has heard that record.
Yes, I've heard Zeppelin.
You'd be surprised.
4. Zeppelin 4, that's got Stairway to Heaven on it, right?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, I have that record, actually. Great record. Absolutely great record.
Mason listened to Thin Lizzy Jailbreak. He listened to Thin Lizzy Jailbreak and loved it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We're not going into that again.
Do we want to go there?
No, we don't.
Let's not.
I thought that was a dead issue.
I thought we talked that one to death today.
I had a Beach Boys record and I actually sold it, I had one record by the Beach Boys and I sold it. So I think.
Which one was it?
It was the best of. And it was from 19 something to 19 something. It was like one of those that was like a compilation from in the years and they released multiple of them.
So why did you get rid of it?
I'm just not a Beach Boys fan. I think
Oh, couldn't
That's
stand
I
it.
love the Beach Boys. Never speak evil of the Beach
Jack.
Boys.
Jack, even though you're not really a fan, what do you think of Pet Sounds?
Now
That's
you
not- okay. It's fair to say that's a Brian Wilson album. I'm going to say that up front. But it's, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it because it's not really a Beach Boys record. It is not your standard. I don't really know how. I would, if I'm giving it a rating out of 10, I would probably give
It's
it.
a Beach Boys album in name only.
Yes, I would give it a 7 out of 10. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I also don't hate it. So, yeah.
7 out of 7. You know what? 7 out of 10 is a pretty high rating. I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
How about Judas Priest?
One of the most commercial Judas Priest albums, yes.
I did it for Patrick to show him that there's rock.
She's trying to show she has some kind of metal cred.
I do. I got a lot of metal cred.
I'll be the judge of that, yes.
Hey. Oh, I've shown you my Megadeth. I got more Megadeth.
Hmm.
Oh, I got Queen Strike.
Hopefully it's Operation Mindcrime.
I got these guys.
Oh, quite
Yeah,
right.
they're not really metal.
They do Slade songs.
Yeah, they did.
That's their claim to fame.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And put Slade to rest over here.
And they didn't even like want to do the Slade song.
They didn't want to.
Nope. They got forced to. That's not metal. Megadeth is metal. Offspring is not metal. Sorry.
Oh, so Jack went.
Megadeth Rust in Peace is metal. Offspring Americana is not metal. Rust in Peace is a great album. Polaris.
Tornado of Souls.
Yeah, Polaris.
There we go. Megadeth. There we go.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
Jack has it on vinyl though.
Woo!
Yeah, but this was released during the CDH.
We
So it's
have
probably
that.
some sort of digitized reissue.
Capital Re-
Negative Ghost Rider.
I don't have any Megadeth. I'm sorry.
Let's put it this way, Pat. I was alive when this thing was created.
So was I.
Ah,
I saw that tour actually. Who opened
Take
for
another
that?
sense hello, Rachel.
I
Many
you know I
people
like the rock.
Many people don't consider Skid Row metal.
Hey, Day Tripper. We love you, Day Tripper. That's Craig.
Skid Row. Is, I mean, Slave to the Grind is definitely metal.
Yes.
That's the real Day Tripper, not that phony one that was on Joe's stream a couple days
Oh,
ago.
yeah, there was one phony day trip.
There's a phony one out there.
Oh, you got to hate those kind of trolls.
So annoying.
Yeah.
Even Joe was not. Yeah, it's not the real Day
Yeah,
Tripper.
Joe knew. Which was
What's
good.
that? Well, wasn't that cute? I love that little sign above Jack's head, on air.
Oh yeah, it's
Yep.
That's live on it. That's cute. I like that. I should get one.
yeah, you should.
Look, do not enter when.
No, with a normal camera, I'm using my computer webcam here. If I'm shooting a video though, I'll turn off this light here. We can get it. And it'll look like that.
He looks very white.
It looks, the lighting is just so bad though right here. Because it's like I look like I'm like a shadow or something in a movie. It looks terrible.
That's a bad album. That's a bad album.
Ooh,
I've never heard it.
I'm just not a Plasmatics fan myself.
are they still around?
I'm sure Randy likes them.
No, Wendy O shot herself years
Yeah.
ago.
Geez, because they were around in what, the late '80s or early '80s or something.
Yeah, I think early to mid '80s. I think was their heyday.
Yeah, early 80s is when probably at their height.
I remember
82, 83.
I didn't.
They had that video where they blew up a van or a bus or something.
They were blowing stuff up all the time. That was part of their shtick. Chainsaws, hammers, all that.
Land of the Avatars.
What about Land of the Lost, Doc? Do you have that that show?
No, I could not stand Land of the Lost. I'm so.
You didn't like Chaka and the
No, I
Schließer?
couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand it. No.
Alice, the Tyrannosaurus Rex?
No.
I don't have, you know what? I got Duran Duran's greatest hits, I think.
I
That's
have
all I
Rio,
got.
and I have Seven and the Ragged
I have
Tiger,
Rio. I wanted to show this, which is really cool.
Motorhead.
Hang on, make it big. Whoops.
Oh, I'll show it.
There you go. Yeah, when you hold it up, you really got to hold it up. Yeah. So we
What's
can
with, cover. That's not the Ace of Spades cover. Oh, it's because the 45.
This is a record store day one.
The 12-inch single.
Yes.
There's your Duran Duran. It's their greatest hits package.
I have a.
Sowing the seeds of love. That's Tears for Fears, not Duran Duran.
Tears for Fears was good.
Yeah, they had a couple good albums.
Well, they had a lot of good songs.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
And that's their best one, I think.
There's Rio.
Hey, there's your Rio.
Make sure to put that back in the rack there, Jack.
Her name was Rio.
This is a good record.
Oh, look, there's a Mickey Mouse. He's got a mouse thing.
I think there are different mixes on some of their albums between the
He's
UK
killed
and
a
the US.
bunny or something there.
I
It's
think
like
that's-
murderous Mickey.
Yeah, I think that's a toaster. You said like,
No, it's a dead bunny of some sort.
wow,
There's blood underneath it and an axe.
Very violent.
ew, wow. You get all kinds of weird avatars these days.
I think Sanchez may be a little high. Little high.
Okay.
At the Duran Duran.
Yeah.
I think there are different mixes on some of the Duran Duran albums between the US and the UK versions. That's just my opinion, but I think that's true.
I think the reflex has been done about 4 times.
Yeah. I like that song though.
Who was
Oh yeah,
playing?
that's my favorite Duran song. The reflex.
And don't ask who's playing Pet Sounds, it's me. There we go. End of story.
I don't think anybody was questioning who was playing Pet Sounds, Mason.
Yeah,
I don't
can
think
you
there was
mute
any. Wow, how many copies of Aftermath do I have?
Ooh,
I've got a stereo and a mono.
ooh, that's why you got.
I was just curious to see what it would sound like on this one by one, and it sounds pretty good. It gives me a thorough appreciation for my vinyl copy of Pet Sounds now, because before playing it on those other systems, I'm like, this sounds fucking awful.
Mason, remember we have children present.
Yeah.
Jack's 12. He's heard the F word before.
Doesn't make it right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking boot you,
Yeah, give him the fucking boot.
I should give him the fucking boot.
Yeah,
You misbehave, you get the fucking boot.
yeah.
All
Don't
right,
cuss or you get
dog.
the fucking boot.
So I'm going to apologize.
I apologize for my heavy use of profanity. I will try to do better.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Like Jack's so innocent. I know that Jack and his friends go all F-bomb out. He even admitted it. So
But luckily he was off hunting in his record, so he probably didn't hear it. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to. These crates are so freaking annoying.
I know you wanted to say the F word. I know you did. So.
He likes that word now. He just learned it the other week.
There it is.
Yeah. See, even Invisible Ray knows. Oh,
That's a rare occasion.
yeah.
Jack just went off on Invisible Ray. Yeah, Mason's evolving. Once he started listening to like Pink Floyd and Thin Lizzy,
I think it was that Yes album that made him.
put him over the edge.
Yeah,
He was close to the edge, and that put him over the edge.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Well, now I'm taking an interest in listening to stuff like Humble Pie and the Guess Who.
The Guess Who was good.
Guess who's good? Like I said, we feel
I know
Soul.
a few Guess Who songs already. You know, they have something called These Eyes or something like that.
Yeah, it's called These Eyes.
Yeah,
These
but
eyes
that's soft rock.
cry every night.
Yeah. No. Ding, 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 ding,
These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never going to see another one like I had with you.
Yeah.
Always come in. Da, da, da.
I think really you only need to hear that once a year.
Or when a girl breaks your heart. So.
So, hey, Jack, did you get that horrible Beach Boys album yesterday?
I don't know. What is he talking about? Oh, I don't know what he's talking about.
Horrible Beach Boys
I have
album.
no idea.
They don't have a new release out. They haven't released a new studio
I
album.
don't have a Beach Boys record, so I guess
I would rather listen to Hanson Bop than McCartney 3.
Ooh. No.
Any day of the week.
No. No. What do we got here?
What is that?
That's
Rush.
nice.
Never seen this.
It's
Ooh.
Rush.
Is that like a greatest hits or something?
No, it's a tour that they did in 2011.
Oh, I actually saw that tour.
Live in Cleveland. Ooh.
Yeah, it's
I have a concert shirt from that tour.
it was a good tour. 2011. It was recorded here. It's the 4 LP. Very fancy.
Wow. That's a long show.
Yeah, it's. No, I actually work for my neighbor who I do a staging company with. I don't really know how many times I'm going to tell this story, but I work for my neighbor who I move furniture for and blow up air mattresses and stage houses with. So
Don't mind Dead Wax. He's just mean to everybody.
I am not a spoiled rich kid. No, I'm not.
He makes $65,000 a year doing that.
Woo.
That'd be so.
If you want to come work for him, Randy, he is hiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is hiring Randy. You need somebody to put in some flooring.
Yeah,
I think he makes more money than Van on Wheels.
he does.
He does. I kind of figured.
This is also cool. It's an EP that they not an EP actually. It's more of an LP that they did all on covers.
It's business.
Is that an original? Is that a reissue? The originals go for big bucks now.
No, it's a reissue. I got a new remastered on 200 gram audiophile vinyl.
200.
200, right?
200.
So Patrick, I have a question that many people brought up yesterday on Carson's Tucker stream.
Okay.
So what? So there's 2 versions of the Rush reissues. There's the 180 gram and the 200 gram. Which countries do those go with?
Hell.
I said that the U.S. is the 180 gram and the U.K. was the 200 gram, but Carson thought it was the opposite. So
I think most of mine are 200, and I think those are U.S. But they're the same mastering though. They're the same masterings though.
because they're pressed at QRP, which is in the United
Well,
States.
hang on.
I don't know what he said, but it made my hair stand.
Does he listen to any modern music? No.
I'll just grab a stack here of the ones I have.
Because this is
So this one is
Jack,
this one's 200 gram right here. This is All the World's a Stage, 200
there's a lot
gram.
going on, Doc.
Doesn't say it's UK, but we'll look at it. I'll look and see where it was
Yeah,
pressed.
this is 200 gram, and it doesn't say anything about.
that must weigh 5 pounds.
That's what I hate about these streams, man. I start pulling records, and then at the end of the week, man, I've got like stacks of records I got to put back in the shelves. I'm gonna,
Ooh.
I
How's
think
this
the
video?
200 grams are Canadian. Would that make sense?
so this was pressed at Palace because it's got a Palace pressing code.
Okay.
It's all the world's a stage.
Yep.
This was definitely pressed at Palace. So you can look at the codes that not the matrix especially, but the other codes, that'll tell you where it was pressed at.
Yeah.
They all follow a certain format. And Palace is like B and then something else after it. And these all say B. So I'm assuming these were pressed at Palace.
Okay.
And Palace does a great job.
Because the 180, I'm confused because there's a bunch of different variants of it, but they all seem to be U.S. So
Well, I mean, you could plate it in the U.S. and then send it overseas and have it pressed
Yeah,
overseas.
that's fine. I need to turn that down.
So that's what they do with those Tone Poets, and I mean with those Blue Note Classic series. Is they send them they plate them here, and then they send them over to Palace to press.
wrong.
Ooh, Robert P. He had a good Christmas. Santa did visit. Whoa.
Hi, Robert.
Maybe Robert would like to show us what he got for Christmas. Come on and show. Show and tell with Robert P.
I mean, I'd show you guys the turntable I got for Christmas, but this only has one camera on it.
I've seen your turntable. I've seen more of your turntable than I care to.
I can bring the instruction manual up here and I can show you a picture
I've already
of it.
read your instruction manual too. I have it as well.
We
I have
know
your
all
entire
about-
instruction manual here on PDF form. I really do. We were trying to fix it the other night, and I think I downloaded three manuals for that thing.
Wow. Something to do with the anti-skate.
Yes, it was the anti-skate that he just demolished when he took it out of the box.
He's dangerous. He pokes his finger into tweeters and everything. Gee.
Yeah.
I didn't poke my finger in these tweeters.
Yet. It's
That's
coming.
a solid point right there, Doc. Yeah. There we go.
Phew.
So, Jack, what is your next album that you're targeting to get? What is on your radar?
I don't know. I think I have to think about this. I think probably I guess like a one. I guess like my number one want list that's in reach
Don't
now.
say Subhuman Race. Don't say Subhuman Race.
No, it's not Subhuman Race. It's Busted by Cheap Trick, which is $50 in the US.
Whoa.
But you can get it shipped from Denmark for like $35 shipped. So there's one on Discogs that I'm eyeing that I'm about to pull the trigger on. I think it's like $12, but shipping's not bad. So it comes to a grand total of like $35. So
I should try to get more than one from sellers like that, so you can like make the.
Yeah, I mean, no thanks. I tried to see more like what they have, but it's half the time it's just overpriced stuff that I don't really need. So.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go jump in the shower. But nice chatting with everybody.
Thanks for coming, Patrick. Enjoy your shower.
Thank you, Patrick.
See you, Pat.
Yeah. Oof, he's gone.
There he goes. Just like that.
Wow. Well,
Getting cleaner by the second.
yeah, you just get to a certain point, and all of a sudden that goo starts to form, and then you just don't feel comfortable, and you're, I gotta get rid of this goo on me.
Yeah, I went for I think it was like an 8-mile hike today. It was like I was out all day, so the first thing I wanted to do was just like, yeah, it's too much.
Oh, Jack, are you covered with goo?
I took a shower. I'm not
Okay.
dirty.
You're
So
okay.
yes, I'm very clean.
He's very clean. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay,
Yeah, that's a good thing.
all right. What's happening over there? Jack needs some Tom Jones.
That's what Ray says.
Yeah.
Sinjaz says he needs to have some 2-pack.
They're good. Get up here, Paul. I want to talk who to you.
I just read Mark's comment. That was pretty funny.
If it was AJK, he would still be screaming in the shower. Ooh, feel like psycho. Yeah. Wow. Jack, you get your Rush album yet?
Patrick shipped them, and should we do a check-in on the Rush records, Robert? Let's see. So I have the tracking up here. We're gonna refresh the page, and let's see where they are. They are in transit and will be arriving on time on Tuesday, December 29th by 9 p.m. So,
Oh, boy, right down to the time.
right?
I guess. Wow.
So,
Well,
yeah.
I'll get you some coffee. I don't know. Rachel, you're done with your whatever you were drinking there? In your office?
Yeah, my cup is now empty.
Oh, dear.
Just a drip, a little drop.
Good to the last drop, just like Maxwell House. Spy Kids, what's that mean?
It's Ray's just
It's a
not
series of
sequitur.
movies from the early 2000s.
Oh, no. Caressa Steel, that's a Rush album.
James Bond
It's a good
Jr.
Rush album. Every Rush album is good. Every Rush album is the best Rush album. That's how it works.
A few jazz CDs? That's different. Young
That's
Sherlock
what
Holmes.
Aspire to be. I've read every single one in the series more than like 3 times, more than the average person probably reads Sherlock Holmes. So,
Do you listen to blues?
me or
Nah.
I
Yeah,
like
I
Chicago.
do.
I like Chicago blues, like that kind of thing. Like more like kind of like funkier blues kind of thing.
Like Muddy Waters or something?
Yeah. Or there was a band that's in Maryland called the Kelly Bell Band that consider themselves Fat Blues, PHAT blues. So yeah, so I like their style. So if you're looking for some new blues artists to discover, I would go check them out. The Kelly Bell Band.
He likes everything, almost.
Except
We have
Tupac.
a fun fact from Dave the Pickup Artist. Basil Rathbone played Sherlock Holmes.
Wow. Yeah, and yes, this kid is cultured. Yeah, we know.
Children of the Corn.
Yeah. We're no children of the New Forest. I'm confused. Whatever. So still waiting for Paul to get his coffee. I want to give him a heck about that new Who album, because I wouldn't have bought it if he wasn't touting it. But I don't think he did a review on it. He just said, "Here it is."
Did you listen to it before you got it?
I heard 2 songs off YouTube, and I thought they were fine.
That's the first thing of that. Before I before I buy a new record that I'm paying like what do new records cost now? Like $25 to $30? Yeah,
Sure.
it's kind of in my opinion, records are starting to be overpriced. So it's like I have to like the entire record. Like that's why I didn't get McCartney 3.
Precocious as hell, I'm telling you, Doug.
We're gonna see Jack getting one of those spinny things. Yeah.
Oh, we got another fun fact from Dave.
Lots of fun facts.
Basil Rathbone was also
Start
the
collecting
sheriff of Nottingham in Robin Hood.
Someone should start collecting these and we'll put them in a little book and it'll be like the Dave the Pickup Artist. And
Yeah, it'd be facts, fun facts with Dave the Pickup Artist.
that will be another item in Invisible Ray's merchandise collection.
That's like saying there were 4 Beatles. Yeah. Fun fact.
The Beatles was a rock band from Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly, Robert. Go to YouTube first. Listen first. That's what I did with that Who thing. I listened to 2 songs and I thought, yeah, that's good. And then when I saw it for $7, I said,
Oh no, Doc. Oh no.
oh, what?
I just realized something.
What?
Oh no.
I'm playing a copyrighted album in the background, even though it's kind of buried. YouTube still might be able to detect it, and you save these up as videos.
If I see a yellow banner up on this top thing, then I know I'm in trouble.
Oh well, okay. Well, you probably don't want to save this one up as a video, just because I don't want your channel to get in trouble.
You know, I have enough copyrighted stuff on my channel.
That's how I got blocked. I played
Mark Van Druten has the answer, Mason. That's the answer.
Well,
yeah, or just don't play Beach Boys. That's my.
Well, I mean, I just want to enjoy my records and enjoy hanging out with my vinyl community friends at the same time. But I guess YouTube doesn't like that.
No, YouTube doesn't like a lot of things.
There's a lot they don't like.
You can do that on Instagram, I think. If you have an Instagram handle, you can do that there. I think they don't really care about that kind of thing.
He's stealing James Byers' thunder. That's James' comment.
Mm-hmm. It's interchangeable.
Yeah, but James initiated it.
Huh. But the thing is, here he is holding this little trophy, like it has a little number 1 in it. Like, so do they give one of those out for every album that ever makes number 1?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Never seen that before. Hello.
There he is, Pike Bass.
Hey, Paul.
Nuts to you.
Oh, look at that. Christmas nuts.
Yeah.
Christmas nuts.
Yes. Christmas nuts. Oh, it's a fake number 1. Yeah, because of all the.
It's
Well,
a
I
fake.
kind of agree with that. Yeah. It's fake.
Look, I've graduated when I have the StreamYard logo in my little square.
Mm. Yeah, there you go. So I have a little bone to pick with you, Paul, if you've heard.
Oh,
I wasn't doing my job if it's only a little bone.
Well, the new Who album,
The what?
the new Who album,
Yeah,
do you like it?
I love it
Why?
because it's good. I mean, it's not, I think when I did my, I think I did a review or a commentary on it. It's
Well, you
not.
had commentary, like here it is and all this kind of stuff, but you never played it. Because I went back to see your review on it, and there really wasn't one.
Well, I don't tend to do reviews, but I think at one point I did say that it's not the Who that I grew up with, but it's still good music.
Well, it's very reminiscent of 70s Who. But
I don't know. I think it's. I don't think it is, but I mean, I like it. I think it's good music, and it's the guitar work is good. Daltrey's voice is good.
yeah, I agree with all that, but after the third listen, I was ready to hit it with a sledgehammer.
Oh, I like it.
So, like no more.
So is that your bone you're picking with me? Is that the bone?
Kind of, because you're the only one I knew that had it, and was kind of, I can't say you were praising it because you weren't talking about the album per se. So, like, there was.
I like the album. I think it's fine.
Going from Brother Brian and Captain Spaulding fighting to this is a really dramatic change.
I find that a lot depends on what your expectations were, and I think if people were expecting to hear the Who like we heard, in the mid '70s, you're not going to hear that. That's just not going to happen. They've lost their whole rhythm section with the bass player and the drummer, so there's no way they're going to be the same band. I mean,
Ringo and Paul should join them and reconstitute the Who.
There you go.
Drummer and bass player.
Perfect. Yeah.
I don't think so. Neither one of them could replace the guys they had, to be honest.
Well, it would be a different band, but it would be an interesting one.
I don't know. I'm a drummer, and I'm not a huge fan of Keith Moon. I know. I respect his drumming.
I got myself a Who shirt for you.
I love John Atwood, so I think his bass playing essentially with the free picking or the 3-finger technique that he uses, I think that's really great. But Keith Moon is a bit too. No, it's not really like a tight pocket. But I don't know if that is kind of his goal. But he's just kind of too messy to listen to for me.
Well, the thing you got, I think it might be as you listen to more of it, you might figure out what he's doing. But I think he's brilliant. And I'm with a lot of people who think he was the heart and soul of the Who.
Yeah,
he defined their sound even more than Pete Townsend did. And if you listen to the drumming, just listen to Quadrophenia and just focus on the drumming, and you'll see how brilliant that guy was.
Yeah,
he's a really good drummer. I like him a lot.
Yeah,
I think he was the best one of that genre, and that's including John Bonham. I think John Bonham's a great drummer too. I think he benefited from having, some people in front of him, but I think Keith Moon is the guy. That's just me.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to think different than me.
Awesome shirt, Rachel.
Yeah, that's my Who shirt. I thought of Procat when I picked it up.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
I'm not in plaid.
Well, I wish I had it to hold up to prove that I still have it, but I left it with somebody at the office that says, "Here, take this for a while."
What's going on in the comments? I gotta have my comments open here.
Oh, Proghead says Keith Moon is messy. Never.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that at all. Now, John Entwistle said he was always difficult to play with because he's doing so much. But if you listen again closer to the drum tracks, he's always on the beat. Always. It's just that all the other stuff he's doing, it doesn't, on the surface, it doesn't sound like that. You've heard the expression, The Who featured a lead guitarist, a lead singer, a lead bassist, and a lead drummer.
Yeah.
And that was the combination, and that's why it worked the way it did.
Yeah, I disagree with that comment, James. I think it was Keith, the way he drums. He's so busy. It's just incredible.
Yeah,
Keith Moon is a lot of fun to watch. Play the drums. He is fun to watch.
I mean, he's amazing to listen to that stuff. If you've ever heard isolated drum tracks of that guy, it blows your mind. Like, he is just amazing what he is doing.
Sore arms.
Well, he was a pretty energetic guy, Yeah. He was as crazy as they come, but man, he could play.
I like the busy. That's
it suited their music, It suited their music. Like, if you listen to cuts like Baba O'Reilly or The Real Me, you like those songs. He makes those songs. It's what he's doing that makes those great songs. It's
even Happy Jack.
Yeah, like even the early stuff, you can hear
the
him
drumming on that is really
their
good.
very first album. You can hear he's doing stuff that nobody else was thinking about. Yeah,
There's a good documentary on the Who.
Yeah, you're making me want to listen to them.
Yeah, The Kids Are All Right is an amazing documentary. Really well done.
With the drumming on any Keith Moon Who album.
I think especially with Keith Moon and maybe the Who, I prefer them live. I think that kind of style of drumming for me works more live than particularly with the studio tracks.
Yeah.
I think that the Who for me is a band that I prefer to listen to live. Live at Leeds is one of the most obviously iconic.
Yeah, there's
time. Even the earlier stuff, I have something that came out for Record Store Day, Black Friday, I think.
The Who are all about energy.
And that's why for me
and that doesn't come across on studio albums. But that again, that's attributed to Keith Moon.
Yeah, they don't smash their guitars on the albums.
No. And it's the same for me. Like, a lot of bands that I really love are more live bands for me. I mean, Kiss, obviously more of a live band. They weren't doing too well until they released Alive, which was the 2 LP compilation that I'm sure the entire panel has in their collection.
First time I saw the Who live was in '79. Moon had already passed by then, and I walked away from that concert feeling like that was the first time I'd actually heard the Who, and I listened to their albums throughout the '70s, But when I saw them live, I walked away thinking, now I know what the Who are about.
Yeah.
Did you see them on Live Aid?
I don't think I actually saw them. I've seen, recordings of it, but not.
Well, let's just say they blew the show apart.
Yeah, they were great. They were great at Live Aid.
Yeah, I've heard they were the best.
Very impressive. Yes.
They were one of the highlights of the thing.
Who do they have drumming with them? Was it Zach Starkey? Or who was drumming for them?
I think it was Jones.
No, I don't think it was
Kenny Jones. I think it was Kenny Jones.
I don't think it was then. I can't remember. Long time ago.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up while you guys are running the show.
This is them at the Monterey.
What you got there, Jack? Oh yeah, great album. Yeah, it's too short though. It's only one record.
I think not too many songs here, a total of 6 songs. I think this is the best thing that I have by The Who in my collection. Even beats.
It could be.
I
recently did a video of 3 live Who albums, and that was one of them.
It's, Kenny Jones was the drummer at Live Aid.
Oh, he was? Okay.
It's a Pepsi album.
Yeah, it's almost like the Pepsi logo.
Yeah, that was a record.
Hey, Mike Pre-Code, you asshole.
Okay.
You died, Mike.
So Jack,
Fuck
you should listen to, if you get a chance, the Who Live at Leeds, but it's a 3-record set, and then they do a complete Tommy.
Oh.
So it's the complete show. Like, the original album is not the complete show. Nice. So if you get that, you get some extra tracks, plus they do the complete Tommy.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's amazing. It's just incredible.
You little shit.
Rachel,
get out of here, Coach.
down.
Who's
He's calling me a freak all over the internet, calling me a freak and a transsexual fucking
Who's
all this
this?
bullshit. Get him the fuck out of here, Doc. I
Hey,
hate that guy.
language.
Ooh, what?
Get him out, Mike Precode. Get him out, block him, get him out of here.
Pre-code fan?
He was in 2 other streams yesterday, and I complained to him to YouTube. I want him blocked.
Ooh.
Well,
Thank you.
turn that street up instead.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, hi folks.
Hi, Matthew.
They're
How's the sound? You hear
hanging
me?
around out on the street there.
Yeah.
Hey folks.
Hey, James, he took it to 2 other streams on me, so I'm taking it here on him.
Wow.
I'm sick of it.
Wow.
Too much hatred in this world.
I just
don't need
got
it.
woken up.
Okay. Wow.
Well, Matt, you came in at the right time.
Well,
Sorry, Matt.
Thank
Well,
God for
I
Matthew.
appreciate you stopping by last week, Doc, and for that first broadcast, and Rachel for the interview. So I figured I got to stop by and say hello. So hi everybody.
Now, will there be show number 2 at 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock. Yeah, I'm going to do another live deal.
We're going nuts, Matt.
We got 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, I love those.
Yay.
What are those cashew mix?
Yeah, and cashews and almonds and Brazil nuts.
Turn my
And,
video off for a second.
oh, it's an anaphylactic thing, I got to tell you.
Nice.
Wow. So, Matt,
Matt, a great Richard Dolan video you just did. I watched it, and it
Oh,
was
did
very
you already?
kind
Oh, awesome.
and very loving video, and I thought it was fantastic.
No, he shocked me. I have to be honest. I didn't. All of a sudden, I got a box in the mail from him, and I was like, "What is this? Who is?" And it didn't have his name on the outside. Does his family work for some type of music emporium? Are they connected to some kind of music place that you're aware of?
I'm not sure. No.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
because there was a label on a return address on the box from this company that's like a music emporium and collectible place, and then one of the shirts he gave me inside was the same logo. So I was wondering.
Is it
His mom
called
is
Fanatic?
connected.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that, Ray.
We need Dolan on the stream.
we need Dolan. Yeah.
That's how you know.
that avatar over there. Put Dolan in.
Yeah.
Anaphylactic sound like an old doo-wop group.
Yeah.
They're a punk band.
What
Don't
are
even
we
think of what-
gonna do a Matt and Steve show coming up in like 16 or so minutes. So
Yeah,
I got something new today. Hang on.
wow.
That's exciting. I'm very excited for that. Is this the first one or is this the second one?
number 2. Jack,
Okay,
number 2,
I must have missed the first one, but I'm
Yeah.
very excited to see my first one today.
Yeah, we're just giving it a try. I'm terrible at this kind of stuff, the technology. So he's going to.
You sound great.
He's been
Your mic
helping me.
sounds great.
Oh,
So
thank you.
This is a follow-up to what I've been talking about. This is a remaster from 2020.
Ooh, that's a great album.
It's amazing, the sound on this
Is
thing.
that the Analog Productions
Is
pressing?
it the remaster or the remix? There's a remix of it as well.
Well, it could be the remix. It's the 2020 redo anyway. 50th anniversary.
That's one of those albums that takes me back to my childhood. My dad had that album and used to play it in the early 70s. Yeah.
I love the old Island label.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great album.
I did a video recently how this was the album that most influenced my life, not just my musical taste, but my life.
Yeah, I saw that video. Great video.
Yeah, it's the one where this is the album that inspired me to take up the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Jax is showing some cat as well.
Oh, look at that. He's got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's an older pressing. That's nice.
Yeah, this is let's see. I don't know the exact.
I don't think we'll learn about McCartney 3 standing until the middle of the week.
No, we don't know yet what number it made.
How about U.S. or North America, for that matter? So it always needs to be a week and a half.
I haven't even got my copy yet.
Oh dear! Wow.
He's going without the coffee. Brave man.
No, I don't have my copy yet. It hasn't arrived. I ordered one from a CD from Japan. It's got all the bonus tracks on it.
Yeah, that's the one to get. You'll have everything right there. You won't have to get all those bundles and things.
But yeah, my my beloved, she ordered it, the vinyl for pre-order, but I haven't got it for my Christmas present, but I haven't got it yet.
Yes, I heard about the number one in the UK, James. I did hear that.
Well, I am definitely looking forward to my first Matt and Steven show, so I'll be over there. But I'll thank you guys for having me.
Oh, you're leaving.
I am leaving. Yes, I am leaving. I'm so sorry to leave you, Doc.
Oh, well,
Okay.
I love that. I love that. Let me just say before you leave, I love that Epiphone viola bass on the
Thank
wall there
you.
behind you.
Yeah, it's
Jack.
all space. See you, Mason.
And by the way, I just now got back as Jack's leaving. Hey, Matt, what's going on?
You know, I was going to get that, Paul, but it was a little too much at the place I saw it.
That was too cool not to get.
I know, but I said, if I could get
Okay,
it.
so what is it exactly?
It's a CD.
You get the CD in one slot on one side, and then there's a battery pack, and it lights up and plays a few seconds of one of the tunes. It's really cool looking, but it's a little pricey.
It even comes as a
I think that's a very
USB
creative
charging
idea.
cord.
Oh yeah, you can recharge it. That's right. Yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
yeah.
That is revolutionary for CDs.
Matt, do you,
Well,
have,
anything to sell, right? It's
What's that?
Matt, do you have any special guests for the show today?
No, today's just a straight kind of like what you're doing right now. Just talk about music and fun stuff.
Block them, please, for me, Doc.
Hey, Matt, did you ever get this in yet?
Yeah, I was
Block
gonna.
that guy for me. Thank you.
I've got this CD which I haven't opened yet. The green Target exclusive,
I got this
Come
one.
and watch.
Mine was a Christmas present.
and I have the green Target vinyl. That's
I
it.
just have the standard black 11-track standard one.
Yeah. This
That's all,
one's
that's all you really need is one copy. in
this
my
one's
opinion.
standard also. Yeah.
That's how you
Good
sell
one.
it.
Gimmick.
Gimmick.
Black 66 is a gimmick.
It's all gimmick. It's like having 10 different colors of vinyl. It's all gimmick.
Oh, it's fun stuff.
And
All right.
buy them all. You know,
Yeah, I'm definitely not going for like every configuration. I've got a couple
Well,
more
no,
things coming in, and that's
me,
it.
for me, all you really need is one.
Yeah. And as I say
On
in
the
my
other
review,
hand,
it's a
Richard
good
Cole
album.
But he's got like 6
That's
copies
it.
of it. And it's like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, you're
Well,
right.
I saw that one from Japan. It had those 4 bonus tracks.
That's the one to get. Yeah.
I ordered that, and then my wife got me the vinyl that I'm waiting for. So I haven't actually heard it yet.
What's this? I didn't know there was an autograph in there, Ray. Hi, Ray, by the way. What's this about an autograph? I don't know anything about that.
Well, there were 10 of the singles released that he had signed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the U.S. There's 10 of them in the U.S.
Of the regular vinyl?
No, they're just a single.
Oh, the single?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, I don't have any of those, so.
That's more important than having Dave Keon's hockey card.
Ah,
They have the hockey card.
1965, a great year for hockey.
you're not into the Canucks?
Kinda screwed him up.
What about the Canucks? Aren't they out your way, the Canucks?
They
are out my way, yeah.
Vancouver.
They're starting on the 13th, I think. Is their first game.
Ah,
Canucks are back.
I'm a Bruins fan. Sorry, but I
Go Boston.
Yeah, you
Big
should be
Bad
sorry.
Bruins. My younger brother's favorite team is Boston.
Oh, is it really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, from when he was a kid.
Well,
There were only 6 teams, right?
I have to admit, I don't follow them regularly, but when I was little and it was like Bobby Orr and Esposito and those guys, that was like,
Yeah, that's when they were on
being
top
a
of the world.
Bruins fan when they let Bobby Orr sign with Chicago. That was the end of it for me.
yeah.
I was like, hey, you guys, you're bums.
That's like losing, what's his name?
Wayne Gretzky going down to L.A.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. Yeah.
Well, he gave up another 3 or 4 Stanley Cups by doing it, so good on him.
Well, I don't think it was his fault, though. Wasn't it the management that shipped him off?
They said to him at the very end, look, if you don't want this to happen, you just say so. And I guess he had been, his feelings were pretty hurt, right? Because they traded him for $15 million.
Right.
He had no Yoko Ono. He married that actress And they wanted to live. He wanted to live in a.
Yeah, but
Hollywood,
they,
so-
you know,
Don't move it while I'm
Yeah, I heard
Stayed
that also, Doc.
Oh, hey, there's Sue. Hey, Sue. Hello, Sue. Hello, Sue.
Sorry for the-
Hi, y'all. Coming in to join the fun, apparently.
She heard me yelling at somebody over,
Somebody I know who was.
she knows who it was. Yeah.
Detroit Red Rings.
Detroit was the dream team. Yeah, they had a good team.
Gordie Howe.
This is in the
Yeah.
90s. They were incredible. They were a great team.
Steve Eiserman. Oh, yeah.
Doc, you like hockey? Who's your team?
Well, it should be Detroit because they're like 2 miles from me.
Right.
I haven't heard a peep about the NHL at all so far this year.
Yeah.
Well, they're starting up in January again.
Are they? Because the basketball just
I
started
think
this
it's I think they're going for like a 60 game schedule or something.
I haven't heard a
Something or
thing.
50 or something. I don't know. Something like that.
I thought maybe they
I should check my NHL out. Let me do that while you guys.
Toronto Maple Leafs. Someone.
Leafs. Leafs.
Yeah.
Yep. They hold up the card.
Blue. Toronto.
Yes. Gotta have the Leafs and the Canadians.
Evening, Ray.
Sue says hello to Ray.
So it looks like the first games are January 13th.
Oh, coming up pretty soon.
I don't even hear anything about pregame shows or,
It's preseason.
yeah. I'm not hearing
I
a
don't know.
James has the NHS, which is the National Health Service.
Oh, yeah. Am I near St. Joe, Michigan? No, I'd be at the other end, the eastern end. Doc's team is the Spitfires.
Who are the Spitfires?
That would be our local team.
Windsor, the
Oh,
Windsor
local.
famous junior team.
Yeah, junior A. Yeah, it's kind of like
Good
the
uniform, good logo.
kind of like the training thing for the NHL.
Right.
That's where the young kids come from. The OHL. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have the Providence Bruins.
There
They're
you go.
like the junior team. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they grow up to be NHLers. Just like,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, what do we got? 5:51. I know Matt's got to leave for his
Yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna head out, but I just want to say hi to you and everybody, and don't want you to think I forgot you over here.
So what, you got a live show going on?
Yeah. We just started one over at Steve's channel, and I'm just tagging along. I'm on the tag team, so I go over there about 6 and hang out for an hour or so. Yeah. So
Yeah, well, last week was a fantastic show with
He's got a track, yeah.
that was jam packed last week for the first one, but this is just us, I believe. So.
Yeah. As Mark says, it's Schnee time.
Meantime.
After Schnee. You
So-
may be watching right now saying, like, Matt,
Steven's great. Steven's one of the best.
everybody, Schnee time, Schnee time.
You never know what he's got planned over there, so who knows?
I'm sure it'll be good stuff. So everybody run over to the Stephen Schnee channel, and that'll be the next show for Sunday.
It's going to be an all-day thing on Sundays, huh? Between Rachel and
Yeah,
Doc and who else? Is any others out there on Sunday?
Yeah, a couple were going today. Patrick and Ron Beaudry usually do a team up where they talk about different pressings.
I'm familiar with them a little bit from your channel, Rachel, but I don't know them.
Yeah, both very knowledgeable individuals.
Right.
Good men.
and even today we did not really talk all that much Beatles. We had Yes and Megadeth and Deep Purple and all
Yeah,
that.
we had a little metal because Jack Trax brought a little bit of that energy in with.
Now, what? Real quick before this gets near the end, but I have to ask. Yes, my brother's a big Yes fan, but he does not like newer Yes. Are you in the same camp? The new stuff, the last few albums.
I'm in the same camp as your brother. Yeah,
You don't like them, okay? Yeah, because
I don't like them as much. They're
Right.
okay.
Right.
But
Yeah,
it's
Larry,
the original Yes lineup. I'm big on
Larry
that.
Graves is the same way. He's a big Yes fan, but he's not into the new stuff either.
Yeah. He named like 2 or 3 recent albums, and he said I just can't get into them. You have to cherry pick maybe a couple.
Well,
of
he's
good tracks.
Larry kind of is a John Anderson guy, and I guess he's not in the band now or something. I don't know.
John Davison's the new vocalist for them.
Right.
There's 2 Yes bands running
Yeah,
around concurrently right now.
they have as many bands as Journey does.
Right.
The Doobie Brothers effect. You know, it's either the early Doobies or the later Doobies. You either like one or the other.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I like the early Doobies.
the later Doobies are the early Doobies now. So
Yeah. Didn't they tour together? The Doobie Brothers.
Yeah,
with both
Where they
singers?
brought Michael McDonald back in. With
Yeah,
Tom
yeah.
Johnson.
yeah,
Garbage.
it's garbage. What's garbage?
I think he means the new Yes.
Oh, the new
Mhm.
You know what?
Garbage New Year's Day.
It's garbage day.
It's garbage
Hi.
New Year's Day.
I'm going to run, folks. I just want to say hi.
Well, thanks for
Great.
coming
I'll
back.
see you later.
Later.
Bye, Matt. We love you, Matt.
Yeah, that means in about 5 minutes to be another show to play with. Sunday does seem to be getting to be a really busy
There's
day.
Final Rich.
Yes.
Yeah,
Larry
he
doesn't like
doesn't
the
like
Yes
that.
that much. He rated them a 9 out of 10.
Yeah. Larry's a good guy. He doesn't say anything bad. That's cool.
Yeah, speaking of Larry Hall, I
Yeah.
heard you were supposed to be doing something with him.
Yeah, well, he's kind of supposed to get something together, but he's been doing other things. So sorry.
Ooh, because that was big news a couple weeks ago. I think that there's going to be some sort of a deal with you and Larry doing something together.
Yeah, well, we've been talking about it. He broached the topic here quite a while ago, and we just kind of got sidetracked with other things. So I'm kind of waiting on him. He's going to do something, and then I'm going to add to it.
Wow, that'll be awesome, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I appreciate what Doc doing that. Dead Wax.
Larry's great. Like he was probably the first channel I went to and the first guy I connected to on YouTube, like in this whole weird thing we do. And he's been really, of all the people out there, he's been probably the most supportive of my channel. So he's a good guy. I mean, we both like he lives not far from where I used to live, maybe a couple hours. And
he has cats.
yeah, well, I have one cat, but yeah, no, Larry's a good guy. I like Larry. Pretty cool.
Well, we'll be looking forward to whatever little.
Yeah, if it ever happens, I hope it does.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Coming up soon. Yeah.
We'll have fun with it.
What was it? Mike Ainsley was. Do you guys know Canadian Stud Muffin? Well, yeah.
We sure do.
It's like I never heard of.
He gets on there and he reads
That's what I found too.
Yeah, I know.
I love it when he gets on. He reads all the snotty comments he gets. So some of them are pretty funny. But half of these,
Larry's got a good sense of humor. He's very genuinely a funny
can't
guy.
even spell. Like they just make total fools of themselves. And yeah, he's a pretty good guy.
I wanted to boot him earlier because he had a filthy mouth.
Yeah, he was bad today, though.
Yeah, he's bad today. Yeah, it's very bad. Ooh.
Mason, well, yeah, well, he was swearing a blue streak there when I was on
Oh,
there.
cow. With all the children that come around here and he's in there.
Ugh.
Oh.
These young guys and all their passion,
Yeah,
His ears were burning.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about me. I'm doing some work with my record shelves in the background, and I'm just listening. But yeah, Doc, I'm sorry that I was a potty mouth today. I've had a really rough week. I've had a rough week.
Yeah.
And absolute horrible Christmas.
See that? See that there, Mason?
Good point.
No,
Good boy.
Your fans are turning against you.
We don't boot anybody.
But Mike Sweeney says, "Let the party begin."
I'm here. Let's party.
Mike's a nice guy. Mike's a good guy.
Wow, I thought the party had been going for how long now? A minute? Oh no, an hour.
I
We've been here a minute. Holy smokes!
An hour.
in a minute.
Oh, too much.
Yeah. So, oh, sorry to hear that, Mason.
Oh,
Well, some of you know about what it actually was. Rachel knows.
Hmm. We
We,
all.
we had a death in the family the just day after Christmas.
oh, sorry to hear that. My condolences.
Mhm.
That's rough stuff.
Mm-hmm. And he's having trouble with his turntable too. So.
Oh no,
That's two deaths.
really the turntable's working just fine. It's just Anthony is telling me that we need a video call so we can attach the anti-skate because he says that if I just keep using it like it is, one of these days something will go wrong.
Yeah.
Ooh. It just goes boom.
Is it a vintage table or a newer one?
It's the 1x1 turntable, the bookshelf speakers, plastic see-through dust cover.
He's beside me.
You got to attach the counterweight, you got to attach the anti-skate weight. It's
Yeah, and he broke it at one point. The guy is dangerous with electronics.
well, no, it's just the first time I've had to set up one of these. I mean, the previous two ones that I got, they came already pre-assembled and everything. Just plug them into the wall and start go.
Yeah, but poking your finger through a tweeter and stuff, like what the?
Well, he didn't know about. He was tempted by its bubbliness, and he went.
Gosh.
Oh, that fuzz effect.
Which is, what's that noise? What's that noise?
And James is the master of the double entendre. We'll just leave that double entendre be as it is.
Yeah.
Randy.
That's funny.
That's a good one. That's a good one. It's shredding the records there, Mason.
Yeah, you got trouble when you're getting
Well,
shards
actually,
off your
I
volume.
haven't been paying attention to that. Let me go look and see if it's doing that.
It's got to go up by another
Oh,
copy.
yeah.
Three.
Look what my McCartney 3 looks like now.
He's got to go. He'll buy another copy, just like everybody else is doing.
Well, we're still waiting to hear if McCartney 3 is one in North America.
Oh, who cares?
Now everybody should buy it because there's the golden ticket and you can get a McCartney autograph in it.
I'm sick of it already, and I've never,
I guess we're in good hands. No black shred.
I'm sick of it already, and I haven't even heard it yet.
You haven't heard it yet. What?
You haven't heard this yet?
No,
Really?
Not a single song.
no, I'm staying away from it until I get my copy.
Wow. And you haven't read any reviews either.
Nope, I don't care what other people think.
Visible Ray saying hi to me again.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I don't listen to, like, when a new album comes out, I don't listen to what other people are saying. I just
We all love food. Food. What?
That's so funny.
Mike's going to go buy McCartney 3 on black vinyl tomorrow.
Yeah. Mine's on colored
The can
vinyl.
open, yeah.
It's black. That's colored vinyl.
I hope you get the golden ticket, Mike, with the autographed McCartney in
So
it.
do you get a Willy Wonka chocolate bar? If you get that, what happens?
It's kind of the same idea. 6 of the albums apparently have a McCartney autograph in them of all the millions that they've produced of this thing.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
guess,
maybe that's why mine's taken so long. I'm getting one of those.
yeah. Paul, did you see my copy of McCartney 3?
Yours is the best, Doc. Yours is a limited edition, man.
Did
On the special
the
white
green lights on it.
white
Is it
package.
homemade, Doc? Is this yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, but look at the back cover of it is the best part. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
That's
good.
Mary McCartney took that picture. She did that.
That looks more like Bono circa 1982.
You,
Yeah. I needed something to hold up. So.
oh, Dave, the pickup artist has some concerns about Mason's turntable.
Oh, next week we'll see Mason's table at Goodwill.
His new one or his old one?
Patrick. Well, thanks for sharing that because I didn't know. I didn't know that.
You thought the
I thought you really
Vinyl
liked
Archivist
it.
really liked it?
Oh, yeah.
I thought he would too. I thought he'd gravitate towards it. I know he likes like the Frog Song is one of his favorite McCartney's.
We all stand together. Long shower, Patrick.
He was only washing his hair.
His hair.
You know, I gotta say, the best aspect of this has to be the cover.
I love the cover.
The cover's amazing.
Yeah.
The cover
It
is
is a
so
good cover.
creatively amazing.
Too bad you can't play the cover. huh?
But with that being said, I like the back cover better.
But they should have used that same dice thing on the label. Why didn't they carry that onto the label? You know, the label just has McCartney ... or
That'll
something.
be the next wave.
Yeah, I think that if they'd used the dice for the label artwork, that would have been cool.
This is Patrick's favorite album, The Vinyl Archivist. He says, get this, everyone, as many copies as you can.
Yeah, so it can be
It's
number
no
one.
Termato because there's Tor and there's the Termato.
Ah.
So it's really good to get.
Yeah, did
It's
you
getting
know?
dark here.
He does because of it inspired Pooh Corner.
Any luck? It's less the frog song. Can they play the frog song in Quebec?
Only if you run really fast after you do.
Boy, they're really getting hit with COVID down there, eh? 'Cause I don't know what they're doing, but holy cow, it's getting bad again.
Well, starting Saturday here, we're in another round of lockdown.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
And they've already detected COVID-19 and a half over here too. So
Yeah. Somebody in Montreal, right? Somebody in Montreal got it.
somebody's dooming us or something like what the heck? You know, like you try to fight this thing and here comes.
I'm not going to get political, but I have a theory.
I'm not going to get political either, but I agree with Paul's theory.
In any theory,
I'm
yeah.
gonna third that.
And Sue's going to third it. But shh.
But I
Mum's the word. Shh. Final community. We just.
All I'm going to say is that they haven't answered for Tiananmen Square yet. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
Dead wax.
COVID's wiped out here. Election's over.
Yeah, you'd think so, huh?
Say hi to Indie Disc. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, it's not great here in BC either. Like every weekend it seems like we're getting like 2,000 more cases. And I think, what are these people doing? Like it's just like it can't be because of a lack of information, you know, like it's just I don't get it. People won't listen, right? They just gotta do their own thing.
Yeah, well, you know how it is when you got these holidays here, and it might be the last time I see Grandma alive, so I must go and see her and have Christmas.
Well, you know, if
Well,
it goes here,
and Doc, in my case, it actually was the last time, the last Christmas I was going to see my aunt alive.
yeah.
Because
See, the thing
she
is, if they do
passed
go
away the
see
following morning, right
if
after
they do
Christmas
go see
Day.
their grandmother, it will be the last time they see her alive because they're going to give her COVID.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, honestly, you know, let's be sensible about it.
But no, she
Yeah.
actually had COVID, but that's not what killed her. No, she had COVID, but she got over COVID fine. But having COVID provoked a thing called pulmonary fibrosis, which is a disease that basically causes scar tissue to form in the lungs.
Yeah, yeah,
Basically, it basically eats her lungs alive.
yeah.
Wow.
So that's what actually killed her. Such is life, though. Such is life.
Rhythms of life.
Yes. But it's the circle of life.
I've known Paul McCartney to run very fast.
What? Am I missing something here?
I think
No,
they
just
all
a
did.
non-sequitur. Just an old thing from an old movie.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Well, my coffee's done, and I have things I want to do here. So
Yes, and
I gotta get back to my nuts.
yeah, really, and I got to go have supper myself and be around for the Matt and Steve
I gotta
show.
go hang out. Yeah, I gotta go hang out at the Matt and Steve show, which is
Hey,
going
are
on.
you having KD tonight, there, Doc, or what's going on? KD and wieners.
Juicy jumbo.
Canadian Christmas tradition.
Yeah, I got to stock up on juicy jumbos this
Listen,
week.
there's nothing better than KD and wieners when you're camping.
Doc, thank
Can
you
you
for
just
hosting
imagine
our
doing a
call. Thank
winter-
you for allowing me to be on your show. I very much appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
And thank you for allowing me on your show, Doc. As annoying as I was with the swearing, I hope that saving this up as a video does not have any issues with YouTube, because I forgot that you saved these up as a video, and I was at one point playing copyrighted music in the background.
Well,
Doc's going to jail now because of it.
Either way, Doc, I'll remember that next time, and I won't do it.
the last time I did a record store video, they had something playing in the thing. And I guess I must have talked over it because it wasn't detected. So who knows?
They won't go after a small fry.
I know those YouTube people are going like, what?
They can be bad, yeah.
They can be very bad, yes. So, yeah, and Mason will bail Doc out. Yeah.
Thank you, James. We love you. You are wonderful, James Byers.
So anyway, everybody go watch the Matt and Steve show.
All right, I'm there.
Yeah, Matt. See, I got to get out some exercise. He's wanting me to get some exercise, so we're going to probably put that together. But I'll just pop in to send a friendly hello to Matt and Steve.
Excellent. Okay. Take care, everyone. We'll see
Take
you
care, everybody.
Later,
Thank you, Doc.
dudes.
Bye, Paul and Peter Boy. We love you, mate.